Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Dusty Futon Musicians Podcast. The Dusty Futon LLC is a company focused on giving local and independent musicians a voice, connecting them with experienced professionals, giving them a platform to share their story, and playing a few of their songs helps them grow as an artist. It's a win-win for the fan, the artist, and the local music scene. Please make sure to subscribe to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or nearly any other podcast provider to help get the word out. We never have commercials or sponsors onto the Dusty Futon, so the artists never get filtered. It's all about the music, and we want to keep it that way. So please consider helping us grow by contributing on our Patreon page, patreon.com/thedustyfuton, and you'll get access to bonus content and other extras for behind the scenes. Lions Against Men is a concept similar to a supergroup of San Diego artists. The band was formed sort of by
Lions Against Men is a concept similar to a supergroup of San Diego artists.
The music is quite unique. The band was formed sort of by accident with four guys different backgrounds played together or have seen each other perform. Check out the band's Facebook page. The music is quite unique as the information about the band have what the future of Lions Against Men looks like. Check out the band's Facebook page for some interesting information about the band and what the future of Lions Against Men looks like. So go ahead and enjoy Jeff, Noah, and Aaron talking about Lions Against Men and the music scene.
Nice space you guys got here. This is cool.
This is Ears Only Audio Studio, headed by the gentleman you just saw leave. His name is Corey Wilkins, and he is a blind engineer.
Awesome.
And studio owner. Yeah,
well, it is audio, so.
Swear to God, he was looking right at me.
Yep, he's good like that.
It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Welcome back to the Dusty Futon. My name is Dirty Disciple, here with Big John and Corey Wilkins.
What's up?
Woohoo! We have Lions Against Men on the show. Do you boys want to introduce yourselves, please?
I am called Jeff. I play bass and sing in Lions Against Men.
My name's Noah. I do lead guitar and vocals in Lions Against Men.
My name is Aaron. I play rhythm guitar, do some keys, and also sing.
My name is Steve. I just showed up earlier today, and they showed me a drum set.
Steve's only here for the beer.
Spoken like a true drummer.
All right, welcome to the show, guys. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn it, Steve.
Someone kicked that guy out.
I love how the accent is not affected at all. Perfectly natural.
You guys want to give us a little background about yourselves? Where you're from? What kind of music you're doing?
Okay. I guess I'll start. So I'm Jeff. I'm from Houston, Texas originally.
Hi, Jeff.
What's up? I'm called Jeff. I can't
Someone's
say
been to
I am.
ADAA.
I can't say I am Jeff because everybody makes those you know.
I am Groot jokes. Is that what you're going?
I am Groot.
Like my name is Jeff. Yeah, I've heard all the jokes.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, yeah, originally from Houston, Texas. I joined the Marines, and it took me out here. I was stationed at Camp Pendleton, and I just decided to stay because I like San Diego better than where I'm from.
All right.
Right on.
So.
How long have you been in the band?
Well, we actually just started the band in March of this year. So we all, I mean, I guess I'm the originator of the band, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so.
And then we all had a meeting, and I was just like, "Hey, you guys are gonna be in the band," and they're like, "Yeah."
Well, hey, welcome to the music scene.
Yeah, thanks.
I hope you guys are liking it so far.
So far, so good. I mean, we've all been in it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in San Diego and on.
Oh
off
yeah.
here.
How
But
about you?
we got out of it for a while. At least I did.
I don't blame you.
I was not very happy with the
Yeah.
pay-to-play scene at all.
Yeah.
It's spreading west or east. It's spreading.
Ew.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a disease we're trying to stamp out here
Yeah,
on the
demolish
Dusty
it.
Oh,
Futon.
you're not the only ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll talk
I
about that later.
Ooh, why later?
Well, we can talk about when we get to that point.
Okay, what's that point?
The point is how we're going to try to stamp that out too.
Oh,
That's one of our missions as a band.
yeah. And that should be a mission because that is a huge issue I take with the music scene right now is that there's not enough people helping people. There's not enough support given, to scratch my back, scratch yours anymore. It's all about how can I make the biggest amount of profit off of you?
Exactly.
Fuck that, assholes. Anyway.
I like this guy.
I have my moments. So,
That's why we do this,
Yeah.
working together.
That's exactly what this is for. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I have, we have ears only audio studio here, and the engineer from that working in here. We've got
Hey, man, this place is beautiful.
Dirty
Thank you very
Disciple.
much.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And this is his studio, and then Dirty Disciple's the owner of Noise Cartel Records, and
there you go.
that's an international independent record label. And together we do whatever we can to help people in the scene, rather than make a shitload of money off of them.
Yeah,
that doesn't exist.
About that, as far as the scene goes in San Diego, is a lot of people say the scene isn't doing too well, and I feel that's one of the reasons, because nobody wants to help each other out anymore. It's like every band for himself.
The scene is thriving, but the way it's thriving is the subgenres of people who are very picky with who they hang out with. They're thriving in and of themselves.
Yeah, it's like
because
high school clicky.
Yeah, they own their club. And if you're not their way, then all of a sudden you can't. You have to buy tickets in order to play. It's pay to play bullshit.
Yep.
And I feel like there is hope. I feel like it is getting a little bit better, with bands like you guys and podcasts like this one. Like, there wasn't anything like that when I first moved to San Diego in 2004.
Yeah.
It was, oh, you want to play a show in San Diego? That's cool. You need to bring out 60 people, and you're liable for every ticket that you don't sell.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's
That's
not
it.
conducive to artistry and artists wanting to make music.
Well, that's because the making music part, as an artist, there's a twofold problem to this. As an artist, you're making your music, so it's hard for you to step outside that boundary and project it out there, because that's part of being an artist, being very subjective to your style. And not expecting anybody to enjoy it the way you do. So you need somebody on your side to sell it for you, someone to put it out there, and kind of speak on your behalf. And the people who normally do that are the ones who make a small share off of your artistry to help you out. They're there to take, 10% of the take at the door or whatever. But now that they've removed that aspect of it, there's no room for you to make any money. So you are forced to do all of that yourself. And you have to be outgoing. You have to have a certain personality in order to reach people. And it's nearly impossible in this day and age.
Exactly.
Because on top of that,
Nearly.
yeah, well, I said nearly because there's tons of resources out there now if you know where to go. And that's the beauty of this day and age.
There's also an untapped resource that we're going to plan on.
Yeah, Noah has some ideas.
I guess
He's
we
the
can-
idea guy.
Yeah.
in
That's
this
what you
band.
need. You need ideas. You got to be fresh and with it and doing new things,
The problem is this idea is so simple and nobody's done it before. So I'm going to allude to the idea, but not actually come up with it, because as a band, we're broke musicians.
Of course. You don't want to give anything for free.
No, not at all, especially ideas.
Yeah.
It's the only currency we have.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, actually, we do give our music away for free. We do that. Like albums and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do this.
Whoa.
This is our album.
No shit. You
wanna
got
see
one of
this?
those USB cards. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he already knows.
Oh, I know. Dude, I got ideas up the wazoo. I'm already part of one of these clubs.
They're brilliant.
Yeah. There's so many different things, so many different styles out there. Like, I just got the new update where they have these kits now that include one of these, a power bank, and all of that branded.
Yeah.
And, it's insane what's out
We
there.
figured out a way to get those for basically $1 a piece.
Hell yeah.
Thanks,
I printed
China.
and everything. Yeah.
This is
If you
Long
plug your
source.
fingernail, yeah, there you go. Yeah, and you plug that thing right in, it starts playing
yeah,
immediately.
and this is so easy.
yeah, that's the album.
This fits in your wallet
Uh-huh. I
if,
can put, like,
if you even have a wallet anymore, because now you have Apple Wallet.
What are you going to carry on 10 CDs?
The only thing that sucks about this, I can't put this into my MacBook Pro because it uses
No
USB-C,
Oh.
the brand new multi thing.
Damn you, Apple,
Maybe.
being
Fucking
innovative.
Apple.
Are
Anyway,
you sure it's not your MacBook Pro? That's
Innovative assholes.
well, it's recording you right now, so that's up to you to say that or not.
Sorry, MacBook.
There, you see, they're listening.
I
They're all
love you,
listening.
Logic. I love you, Apple, because Logic is the only music program that I use anymore.
I use GarageBand, which is Logic
Dude,
Lite.
it's great.
There you
go.
It's great. Yeah.
It's seriously Logic Lite. I don't need to produce any actual music on it, so I don't need to get all those different plugin options.
That's what I use mainly for songwriting. So they know that.
Yeah. It works.
Do you guys all contribute to your songwriting?
Actually, the three of us do.
Okay, so here's the interesting thing about our band is usually in a band there's a front man. We don't have one. We're all lead singers in our band. So what we do is I'll write a song and then I'll write a song and then I'll sing it lead and we'll teach each other the parts and then we'll switch to Aaron. He'll write a song and then he'll sing lead on it and we back him up and we all kind of work together on it. So if you notice in the songs that we sent you, each one has a different singer singing lead.
What are the instruments again?
So I sing and play bass.
Bass.
Aaron is
You're the guitar.
Lead guitar.
Yeah.
I'm also guitar, do some keyboard, and sing.
Yeah.
So no drums. Oh, your drummer's not here.
Our drummer currently.
Aaron's like
Steve-
Aaron's like the awkward utility
Steve left
player.
the building.
Yes.
You know, Steve,
Hey, Steve, get out of
And
here.
I could play drums in a pinch.
He's
you know?
currently the outbreak monkey, and we're not letting him around.
Yeah. I was that
Sorry,
way.
our drummer's not
last
here.
week.
He has the plague right now.
His
of
name
some
is
sort.
Carlos Lopez, and I know this is so. He's the best drummer in San Diego.
He's very, very good.
He is.
You said that very sultry.
I know.
But he's
Oh
also,
my God.
he's also sick, and we don't want to get it.
No.
He's also the
Anyone here
sickest
to
drummer
get it.
in San Diego.
He is. He is. And
So he's in quarantine, which is
Literally.
usually a good place for drummers to be anyway.
Literally
Yes.
the sickest drummer.
I'm sure right now he's actually in our practice room practicing right now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
You should have him listen to us live so he can hear us making fun of him. If he tunes in right now, it's on a delay. He'll get it.
There we go.
Yo,
Somebody
Send him a
text
text.
him.
you can listen
I'll
while he's
text him.
throwing up in a trash can.
There we go.
Text him.
All right. You guys want to hear a song?
Yeah, let's hear a song.
I'm excited to hear you. I haven't heard any of your music, even though you sent it to me.
Wow.
It's been
Aw.
it's
good
been
to know you field your bands first.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we're good. I mean,
where did I find you guys?
He
Was
does.
it were
He
you
does. He's just kidding.
through the website or on Reverb Nation?
You can go either one. Actually,
No.
the website works too. If not, you can. Oh,
He
you
was
can't
saying,
plug
where
that
did
in,
he
can you?
find
Where
us?
you guys? We found you on
funny.
Reverb Nation, right? You
Do we have
applied.
one?
No, as a matter of fact, one of your representatives spoke to our our outbreak monkey Carlos.
Oh,
Yeah, and gave him information, and he took pictures of it, sent it to us on our web chat, and we got a hold of you guys.
no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so you went to our website and said that's 2 in a row. I
Exactly.
like that. Yeah, no, it's actually kind of cool. We're getting submissions on the website. It surprises me all the time. But anyway, okay, so let's listen
Saint
to.
Carlos, we love you.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's listen to the best drummer in San Diego.
All right, this is Hello. Now, is this a single or is this coming off an album or
This
what?
is off the same album in your hand, Lions Against Men's EP, and it is called Yesterday and Tomorrow.
Yesterday and Tomorrow, Lions Against
And we
Men.
recorded with Sean Tolley, our favorite producer in
Yes.
San Diego.
Sean
He's very, very good.
Clarity Recording.
Yeah, the guy's a fucking genius,
Nice.
and he loves burritos.
That's even
Yeah,
better.
he does.
He actually takes burritos as part of partial payment.
Yeah, we call it burrito debt.
Yeah.
We owe him. You know,
Nice.
on top of paying him.
Is there a specific burrito? Like, is it the taco stand?
Cerritos.
Los-
he likes
oh,
Cerritos
Cerritos.
burritos. They're
There
like
is
the
a
arm.
specific burrito.
They're like bicep sized.
Oh, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
not my bicep.
Forearm.
I've heard of that
Forearm,
place.
yeah.
I've heard of it. Where is
Yeah.
it?
Is it in Cerritos?
Yeah.
Sorry,
So this
I
is
do that.
Gonna go all this whole time. All right, we're good.
All right, so this is Hello by Lions Against Men off of their album
Yesterday and Tomorrow.
Yesterday and Tomorrow.
Your dog. I'm on my porch and getting hot. You're on your phone, looking for somewhere to go tonight. I've got a plan. Send you an invite to our show. From stage I'll stand. Wrote you a song to say hello. Things could have gone so different. This stage in life ain't written. I guess it didn't cross my mind. What if she don't care? Is this all a waste of her time? What's she doing here? All I gotta say is hello. All I wanna say is hello. All I wanna say is... Wait a minute, no, fuck this. Hold on. I don't even know who this chick is. She doesn't even know who the hell I am. Like, she might not even like dudes. She might have a boyfriend. She might, like, already have, like, a dead spouse or something. She might have, like, an affinity for cats. Like, lots of cats. Yeah, she's got a dog, but there's, like, probably 10 at home. My God. She probably has, like, weird dandruff and stuff. I haven't even been that close to her. Oh, well.
The cat lady.
Funny thing about that, I had a lot of caffeine that day. A lot. And every time he would always tell me when he was stopping the recording, like, all right, again, whatever. Oops.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
Donuts.
That was very
Wait,
much
sorry.
an improv sort of situation.
And
We
so,
were like,
yeah,
sure,
I
why
just
not?
freaked out on caffeine, said that. He's like, by the way, you did that in perfect timing. We're keeping that in. Like, what? What'd I say? He's like, all kinds of shit, dude. And I'm leaving that in. That's fucking hilarious.
That's what happens when you get the nitro cold brew from Starbucks.
Oh, my God.
I don't think Noah's ever going to have that again.
Never again.
That's good.
I mean, unless they write another song like that.
Yeah.
So do you primarily write the songs?
No. The way our songs write, I don't like. You're kind of like emo punk. What is that? Is that a good way to put it?
Okay, yeah. I want to say I'm more of like the pop punk song generator. I want to say Noah's more
Straight
like the
up
90s punk generator.
funny fucking
and
skateboarding shit.
Aaron writes
That's why we get
kind
along.
of like the alternative
alternative
rock.
grunge punk
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
So
It's funny
we're
you
all
guys
songwriters.
fit you fit your look you just said. It's like
flannel.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah, we all
flannel.
come from
This dude's
different...
got a fucking vest on. He's got the Eddie Vedder hair
the
going
90s
on.
Eddie Vedder. Yeah.
Yeah, and I look like a 12-year-old.
And you got
the Deadpool shirt.
I always want to dress like Bill and Ted, man. Come on.
Hey, you all look great to me.
Well, thank you.
Hey, no
It's the
problem.
beer talking.
Good beer, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, it really is. This is impressive.
This shit.
I hate IPAs. And
Me too. That's what I said, and I tried it, and it's it's an okay
It
idea.
had
has
one
that
up behind the car.
IPA hit initially,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's
Without
got.
the ass taste afterwards.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you get any dirty?
No, I'm good. I don't drink on the job.
Oh,
Only when I'm performing.
that's all I do.
I'm so hyped.
Nor do
So,
I.
what goes into your songwriting?
What do you mean?
Which one of us?
Everybody.
I think you just heard it.
IPA.
Yeah. I was gonna say for Noah, caffeine and beer, maybe. I don't know.
Nicotine, 3 standards. 3 food groups.
Yeah, for myself, I mean, writing. If I'm writing, because we all kind of write the lyrics and the compositions ourselves for each of our own individual.
Yeah, we all write
songs.
full
So,
arrangements of our own.
Yeah,
songs.
so I mean, for myself, I mean, if I'm writing a composition of something, if it's something catchy, like one of the songs I think we're gonna play here for myself, "Breaking Out" is like a song I actually wrote when I was 15 still, and just like the main riff, and kind of have kept with it through all these years and brought it to these guys, and we kind of formed it into a more full song. So if I kind of hear something that sticks with me, I'm gonna kind of keep writing it until I get the full song out there.
Right on.
I like to write shit that is basically the most awkward part of being a teenager.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I thought, because that shit was weird back then. Now it seems so simple now, but to go back and remember it again and to hear that kind of stuff in a song brings you back to that time when you remember when things were really fun. Yeah, and everything was a new experience. Yeah, and especially like meeting some random chick at a party, whatever, and you can't even talk to her because you're just like, I don't know, maybe I was the only awkward one.
No, I've been going back through I used to write poetry in high school, so I was very awkward. I was that kid that when we had vocabulary class and you had like the 12 vocabulary words to write, you had to write a little paragraph at the end of you remember that? Anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't go to school.
I was the one who raised my hand and said, "Can I write it in a poem?" Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I actually wrote poetry like regularly, but when
That's
I
really
went,
bad. How many times? Well, I guess you're a bigger guy, so you probably didn't get your ass kicked too many times in school.
not in high school. I was actually tall and skinny and squirrely. And so I got now I'm just
I
fat.
like the name of your autobiography. Tall, skinny.
No, the name
skinny and dangerous.
the name of my autobiography is Which Way Do You Wipe?
There's only one right answer to that question. Too, right?
Well,
It depends on what you're
only if
wiping.
you're a woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's hit the reset button on this interview.
Good aside. There we go.
This is why I bring beer.
yeah.
Should we take a survey?
Oh man, I smoked one hell of a joint before this though.
There you go.
Did I just say that? It was legal in California, so fuck it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Dirty, please take this away.
Does Carlos do any songwriting?
No, but he helps out a lot when it comes to it's the formation of
Arrangements,
I
yeah,
guess.
drums,
arrangements,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Does
he
he
has,
do
like-
vocals?
No,
We
he doesn't.
want him
We're
to.
we almost forced him to do vocals on the end of Hello. Before I had that much caffeine, the original ending was "Hello, motherfuckers," which was said by Carlos in a very
Oh man,
Just
yeah.
screaming it. Yeah.
And then see we're all multi instrumentalists, so we'll come up with the drum part and we'll be like, hey Carlos, do you like this part? And he's like, no, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna play it like this. And we're like, all right, tight. That sounds way better than what we came up with.
He was when we met him, he was a black metal drummer.
Yeah.
He's super
on.
quick.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
the
he's
quickest
great.
drummer I've ever seen.
He's
that's for
tiny,
sure.
but he hits fucking hard,
That too.
man.
Yeah, it sounds like a woodpecker like on crack inside of his room. Yeah, the whole time.
That's important though, like good drummers, they practice a lot, and they
Dude,
gotta
he
keep
practices
those
more than
rhythms.
all. He makes all of us like want to quit sometimes because I'm just like, why are you?
Yeah.
That's good.
He-
If
he
you have a
does.
drummer that believes in the band that's like that, I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fucking Neil. That's a
Dude,
Neil Peart.
That
Like,
guy, dude, he's gonna he's already really good, but yeah, he's gonna
can only
he's
get
gonna do
better.
well. He's gonna do well.
Or you can kind of get worse.
We don't even
You
know
can only
anything
get
about this
better
guy.
unless you get worse.
Yeah.
Like, we known him since March, right? And we don't really know shit about him. He's
Yeah.
just, he's so quiet and reserved.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure he's between the ages of 28 and 39.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out he's a serial killer.
We have no
Yeah.
fucking
Snuck
clue.
over the border from Mexico. He has no ID. No.
Yeah, man.
He's
He's funny.
He's
He's
a
here, I know
drummer.
you'd be
though,
like,
them.
His
Believe-
social
I need that
security number of an 85-year-old woman.
I think
yeah.
Carlos is going to learn to show up for interviews in the future.
Hey, Carlos, how you doing, buddy?
Did you send him the link?
I'll remember to show up too.
See, this is what happens when you don't make it to the episode.
Exactly.
We all talk shit about you.
No, seriously though, we hope he's feeling better
Yeah.
Yeah.
real
Yes.
soon.
I talked to him yesterday.
We
He
got
sounds
practice
pretty good.
tomorrow. You better be feeling better.
Do you guys have many shows coming up? Are you playing a lot of live gigs or?
Yeah, now that we released our EP about was it a month ago now?
It was
beginning of October.
October.
Yeah, we made
1st.
ourselves earn it, man. We started in March and we didn't start playing shows until we got everything ready to go. We had an EP ready. We had all our branding done.
That's
Thanks,
very
Noah.
T-shirts.
Yeah, man,
albums,
because
stickers.
I've been playing in touring bands since I was 16, and we're all like, let's just play shows. And it's like, well, we have nothing to show anyone. So it's like, so we told no one about the band until we had everything ready. And they're like, oh, I didn't know you were still playing in bands. It's like, yeah, here you go. Like,
Like, we heard you
we're
guys
ready
were
to go.
starting. We figured you were already done now and gave
Yeah.
up. Like, no, we got to get it all together.
That's important though. Because that's one way you can make some money in the industry instead of you guys are giving music away for free, and so is Spotify.
Oh, we're giving stickers
so
and
it's not like you're
t-shirts
gonna
away
make
for
any
free.
money on that stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, we don't, I mean, yeah, we want to be successful as artists, but we don't need any like outside validation to make us feel cool. We're just loving writing songs and playing for people and making fun of each other and doing shit
Yeah,
like that. I don't
having
know.
fun.
That's how it should be. Because some types of validation kind of takes the fun out of it. And yeah, we want to be successful. We want to make some bucks, but we're also realistic at the same time. So
yeah,
I plan on making no money within our first year at all.
yeah, it's like a business. Like what business makes a crap?
I haven't made any money. I've been doing this for 3.5 years. It's all my money going into this.
Well, where's your tip jar?
It's patreon.com/the Dusty Futon.
Just the tip.
And it's a monthly tip that as little as $1 a month can get you access to some of our audio tips. Dirty's going to be doing a segment on there for production tips. We're going to have a lot of other behind the scenes and other audio cutout and video cutout pieces and produced stuff that you won't find for free at thedustyfuton.com. You only find it by donating.
And $500 a month gets you the Big John sex tape.
No, we do have the Golden Futoner. One person can be, maybe it's the $5. I don't know. I don't. Maybe it's 5 people. I mean, I don't know if it's 1 or 5 people limited to the Golden Futoner, who basically you are my sidekick here. You can do whatever you want, pretty much at the
Does
show.
that also include the pre-show?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah. Any part you can be any part of the Dusty Futon's process.
And there's a powdery futon if you like cocaine.
I got to ask about that though. Is there an actual futon?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, where is it?
The original futon, I just found out I got it back, as we found out in the last episode. No, it was, I left it, it was a roommates of mine back in where I lived in Santee.
Oh, God.
And I just got hold of one of the other roommates who said that he left it there. Well, it was in the garage leaning up, so it was very rarely used. But so we used it as the podcast when it first started before it ever morphed into this. And now it's still there, but the guy who owned it moved out and left it for me, and I just found that out a few weeks ago. So I'm excited. I get to go get it back. And we also have a traveling futon. When we do our events out, we have an actual futon for the guests to sit on.
Brotherhood of the traveling futon.
Yep. It's just you don't have to wear it. You just got to
society.
sit. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I see what you did there. No,
Oh,
I got
Catch
it.
that.
I got it.
that was a very American thing for you to do. That's the only person I know from that movie because she's on that show Superstore. I watched that. America Ferrara.
I've never seen that. I know about it by a reference alone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was married to some really weird people twice.
Yeah, me
Same
too.
time?
Actually.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, it would have been better if it was the same time. They were pretty crazy. Anyway,
That would balance it out.
So is yesterday and tomorrow a full-length album or an EP?
Yeah, an EP.
6-song EP.
6-song EP.
Funny thing about it, I don't know if you guys are into Egyptian mythology at all whatsoever, or like that entire.
I played God of War. Oh, that's Greek. Sorry, that's Greek.
It's all right, man. The logo is completely based on the acre lions from Egyptian mythology, and the name of the lions on the symbols they would paint were yesterday and tomorrow. Well, I mean, simplistically, yeah. It was the entire idea was there were 2 lions, and in the middle was the sun, and the basis of was living in the now. So each lion represented, yesterday and tomorrow. In the middle was the now was the sun, and we replaced that obviously with the image of the world and the man.
Yeah, and there's also a female and a male lion.
Yes,
I saw
because
that.
women get some love too.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
How'd you
You
guys
gotta
come
have
up
the
with your
line.
name?
That's a good question for Jeff to answer.
Okay, so I think what was the first name that I came up with? And you were like, dude, that's stupid.
I didn't say it was stupid. I said the middle word was just a little off. It was
I say-
it was lions amongst men.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, I don't know about amongst. That kind of sounds like we're with them, and we don't
Isn't
want to
that-
be with them.
Yeah, because we wanted, because and for us it means a lot because lions are kind of they're badass, like all they do is sleep, fucking eat, like that's all they do.
That's the male lion.
Yeah, the women
Right.
lion hunt.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're bad. Yeah, but they,
They're pretty badass too.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
male lion
They'll
doesn't
fuck,
have to
they'll
hunt.
fuck the male lions up.
His job
too,
is
when
to sit
they're
there and
pissed.
like fucking look at you like no.
They're like the women that do the live action role playing games. Large
Yeah,
women.
and lions
they're
against
scary.
men because
I'm
we're
learning so
trying to
much
do
now.
because because I feel like everybody wants to be like everybody else in the current society. Everybody wants to fit in, and lions are badass, and we so it's like lions against the normal man, and we want to kind of rise up and do our own thing.
Because the idea once we get going, our entire idea is with this band is to meet other bands that are like us. That want to say fuck this whole system about people paying, to get a gig. Like you want to go to the House of Blues, you got to pay this, you got to pay this, you got to pay this, get on this fucking stage. And yeah, your sound guy has been rented from somebody, and he's not even getting paid that night. It's his internship, and your wedges are barely even on, and you just got to, your family and friends just paid $300 to be there, basically, and all together. And then you have bands watching other bands play shows with bands. It's jerking off. It's what it is. It's literally, it's masturbation on stage because there's nobody there to hear your shit besides the next band getting up. So the idea was we need to figure out a way to start our own venues in places that nobody's ever played before, that nobody has actually played, and figure out how to do this in a way that doesn't take a cabaret license. It doesn't
You know how you do it?
we already figured it out.
You group and network.
Oh, well, that's this part. Yes.
Yep.
The band is now finding other bands that want to do this, and we're whispering out how we're going to do it. And people are going, wait, Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a thing.
So San Diego Music League, the promotion company we're working with now, is like John Safari. I think he was one of the main like creators of the Orange County Music League, and then there was a San Diego, and it's steamrolling, snowballing. They're getting pretty big, and they're all against the pay to play, man. They'll make a post every day, and they hate it.
What
It's
if I
great.
told you?
That's why we love them so much.
Balboa Park, the Oregon Pavilion.
Yeah.
What if I told you I can put on an entire rock show there, punk show?
Yes,
We're
you
not gonna
can.
tell you. We're not gonna tell you how though.
Well, no, there's a lot of ways you can do it.
Well, I mean, with both no money.
Well, of course, there's a lot of ways you can do it. This guy
And
right
not get
here,
kicked out.
legally, Dirty Disciple. He's got a lot of connections with this city, this area, on how to help get bands exposure in a different way without having to pay anything up front.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got sick of that shit too. So we're totally against that. You can get a gig at any venue in San Diego you want if you want to pay yourself.
Exactly. But this you don't take anywhere, no money.
Yep.
I was talking like we want to do an opening for an art show somewhere in the middle of San Diego downtown that doesn't have a cabaret license. Totally done. Noise, no problem. Yeah. How about Horton Plaza?
How about it?
I can totally do a show in Horton Plaza, no freaking problem.
We can literally do it anywhere.
The skate park right across the street from my house.
Yes,
And so
sir.
what's your website again?
lionsagainstmen.com.
So that's how you can find these guys to find out how. And
Eventually.
Are you guys
get
booking your own shows, or you have
Here's
your
the deal.
agent?
Yeah,
agent?
we're
Next
all
year-
in-house.
Next
Yeah,
year
we don't
around
have
May, keep an eye on us, and we're gonna once we find the bands, you're gonna do this with us.
Come on,
we'll be
our
booking shows
listeners
everywhere.
have really short attention spans because I'm the only one who listens to the show.
We'll bring beer.
Oh, okay, I'm there.
Yeah. And we also do acoustic shows. So we do
Yeah.
every song that you hear on here, we do acoustic versions of it
That's
as
smart.
well. So we play
Especially
in
when you-
coffee shops and shit. Yeah.
When you go on tour, that's an essential if you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
actually like fund your own tour.
Dude, a taco 12-pack doesn't cost that much, but we can totally make that in an hour.
Oh, yep.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yep. All right, let's listen to another track. You said the one that you wrote. I'm bad with names.
Aaron.
That's Jeff. He said it 3 times now. You can say it again. It's 4.
Jeff, Noah, and Aaron.
Jeff, is this the one you wrote? You said breaking out.
No, that's Aaron's.
Oh, Aaron.
That's
Sorry.
Aaron.
See,
Names.
this is going straight to my head. Yeah, I'm going to blame the beer. So
This song's called Breaking Out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Breaking Out off of the Yesterday and Tomorrow EP from Lions Against Men.
Screaming from the blacktop, running around non-stop. Let's get it kicked up, it's time to step it up. Now you've gone this far, look at those battle scars. There's no time to quit, stop being so full of it. Chasing me left and right, ready for a firefight. Nobody can stop me now, here comes a blowout. Gotta keep it low key, getting under me. Everybody mess around, burn this place to the ground. Wait a minute. Take a look around. We're coming at you with a brand new sound.
You know, one thing that songs have that people are missing is stories. You're not just looking for that hook. You're writing stories and making it into music.
Substance.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Lots of great melodies too.
This race, here it goes up and down. Thinking you're so profound. There's too much empty space. I see lies on your face. Help me put it back together. Promise not to say forever. I can't take all your lies. I see right through those eyes. I realize your lies are just a part of the disguise. Every day it's all the same. Giving me all the blame. I can't take it anymore. Everybody up, let's go. Wait a minute and take a look around. We're coming at you with a brand new sound. I'm blowing up this bleeding heart without a doubt. You light my fire, you watch me burn into the ground. Wait a minute and look around. We're coming at you with a brand new sound. Wait a minute, we're coming at you. Wait a minute now. you. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute and look around. Coming at you with a brand new sound. Wait a minute, we're coming at you. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute and take a look around. We're coming at you with a brand new sound. I'm blowing up this bleeding heart without a doubt. You light my fire, you watch me burn into the ground.
Song was awesome.
Thank
Loved
you.
it.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
So there's like a big difference in your sound in between your guys' writing styles.
Wait till you get to
and,
Jeff.
Yeah, we're all from different, not that different, but we're all from sort of different musical backgrounds.
Different
but we somehow
ages,
make it
too,
work, man. We
different
love it.
Times.
It's like a 5 to 6 age gap
Yeah,
between all of us.
yeah,
Except for
fun
Carlos,
writing.
like I said, we have no idea how the fuck old he is. He could be
covers all of it.
42, man.
So, do you have any like specific sounds with your guitar tones, or are you trying to stick within that kind of subgenre of punk that you're writing to?
I really like just a good 90s sound, and I've like my amp's just like a mid 90s Fender's tube. Like I don't really play with many pedals. I've put some custom pickups on my guitar that are all pretty 90s sounding. One of them's a Billy Corgan pickup, so that's kind of my thing. But
And I'm actually kind of like it doesn't sound like it, but I kind of like the old school sound too in a way, because I went to a music school and I was studying like R&B and jazz and stuff. So I play like a old like 60s style like flip top bass amp.
He's the only one who actually knows music in the band, really. Jeff, like he can read
you,
music and theory. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
That's why you don't have a beer.
he schools us.
But yeah. And then Noah, he's all about the Strats. He loves the Strats.
I found me a 1993 Stratocaster. Beautiful. It used to be, I think it was like Lake Placid Blue. But apparently this guy owned it in this small room and smoked a fuckload of cigarettes or cigars or something. And it yellowed the guitar. So now it's kind of like sea green blue now, which I cannot find anywhere else. It's beautiful. I didn't even notice it until I pulled the pick guard off to completely, put a Faraday cage inside of it and all that shit. I've owned really expensive guitars. This thing cost me $100. The best guitar I've ever owned in my entire life. I hooked that up to a Mustang because I used to travel with like an $8,000 pedal board with every fucking pedal on Another Mankind, double stack.
Yeah, I want
Blues
one of those
Juniors and shit.
Mustangs. I want one.
Fuck that. It's way too heavy, way too much trouble. No, I hook that Mustang up, dial that thing in my computer. It sounds just like it when you mic it up. I'm sorry for all the people out there that are purists and need their pedals because, oh my God.
Yeah.
Without that, you cannot have a pure sound.
It's 2018.
I know. Yeah, good luck telling.
That's awesome though, because that's what you guys do. You're not trying to be like everybody else's sound. You got your sound, and it kind of incorporates everything for all three of your different styles.
Yeah, and I love how developed their sound is. Like your guys' sound, it's so developed. It's so you can tell that you've taken the time to think about it, put some thought in, put some time into what kind of things are we going to use in our band, in our music. What kind of influences are we going to let in? What kind of things do we think are kind of cool, but maybe not quite us, and we're going to kind of keep those out a little bit. And I love how you guys have sort of really developed it, and you're not afraid to be like, yeah, this is what we fucking do. It's great.
Well, you get what you get. I don't know.
All right, he's my favorite now.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Well, that's because I finally shut up. Let the professionals do their job.
Oh.
So your mixing sounded different on that one too. Was that deliberate?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, Sean.
Yeah.
He changed the mixing for every single song for every single person who wrote it. So basically, instead of keeping everything on the line, he chose things differently for every single song.
We self-produce up into a point. We do, because I'm from an audio background. I went to an audio school as well as a music school, and we did pre-production before we even got to Sean. This because
I will never listen to ever again.
Huh? Oh, the pre-pro? Oh yeah, the pre-pro is hilarious. It doesn't sound anything like that. So we did pre-production before we went in the studio, and the songs are, I hope those like crash and burn somewhere and just like get
Somewhere
deleted.
in my Yahoo account.
But we
You put that
did
on one hard drive and then you throw it in a campfire on New Year's Eve.
We did that to make sure we were ready in the studio. And once we got to the studio, we were like, oh, yeah. And Sean was like, oh, you're ready, but yeah, that sucks. We're not doing that. And that's cool because we listened to the songs for so long and we were kind of biased on them. We're like, no, don't get rid of that part. He's like, yeah, it sucks. Because his ear is so developed and he just heard the song. So he was able to be like, no, that's not cool.
He's got that fresh perspective.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
It's important, you know?
Yeah, the first song you guys heard, Hello, that song, that is literally half the lyrics of the original one.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you got to
He
calm
told me,
down.
nope, fuck that. This is insane. I can't believe you're talking this fast in the song. Wait till tomorrow. I'm like, no, wait till tomorrow. I'll do it now. He's like, what? I'm going to go outside, have a cigarette. I'm going to go outside and fix this. I'll be right back in 20 minutes. It's like, doubtful. Can't begin. Like, here you go. He's like, shit, let's try that. And there it is. Literally half the lyrics.
Wow.
Yeah, because he said no. It's too what's a good word for it? Jumbled.
Wordy.
Wordy. That's
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you guys try stuff out like on your audience or live or playing for other people?
I try it out on my girlfriend.
We're talking
Try
about
what out?
music here.
Yeah, what?
Did I not make that straight?
Nope.
There's the Patreon sex tape again.
Patreon.com/the Dusty Futon to find
oh my
out
God,
more.
I have to do this though.
Yeah.
It is our 2-month anniversary.
Aww.
Boo.
You are so 90s.
I love you, Amanda. I'm sure you're listening right now behind that camera.
Kathy and I just celebrated our 12-year yesterday.
Oh.
Wow.
Damn,
12
congratulations.
years.
Thank you for blowing me out of the water.
I'll tell you, the only 12-year relationship I had was public school.
With a dog.
There you go. Does that mean, I have no plans on graduating, so.
Yeah.
Well, I said public school. The rest of it I had to pay. Well, actually, technically, you had to pay for because it was veterans money.
That's right. There you go.
My pocket just vibrated. I'm pretty sure it's her saying, "Oh,
She's cool if she's listening.
oh, dude, cool as shit."
Absolutely.
Do you guys all have girlfriends?
Yes.
Wives? Yeah.
Yes.
How does that go with your music career?
Currently, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they know that we, because some people, they go home and after work and they watch football or play tennis. I don't know, like whatever.
They go home after work and play tennis.
Two totally different
I don't know.
people.
Hey,
the
on
people
the
who watch
Wii,
football and
But
play
that's
tennis.
but that's what we do. We just we
Cross-sections
get
of
off of work.
America.
We all have day jobs. We're not like we're rich or anything. So we work our asses off and then we play our asses off and they're cool with it. We spend all the time with them that we can and then we just do what we
They
love.
know when we get off stage, we go home with them and we fuck them.
That's
Yes.
important.
Hard.
That's
that is important.
It's very important.
It's pretty hard for a musician to have a reliable girlfriend.
And that's why when
Yeah.
you get older, I'm pretty sure I'm the oldest one in the band, and you find, oh my God. Tell every musician out there, date in your age range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, young girls are cool and all, whatever, but dude, if you're older.
So let's listen to another song.
All right, so Jeff, you wrote this song?
Yes.
Right on. So this is Puppets off the Yesterday and Tomorrow EP from Lions Against Men.
You want to give them background before they think it's a love song?
It's too late.
Oh, see, this is full on 90s. I love it.
Oh, God,
Yeah, this song's my favorite.
I feel like throwing something into a wall. Anything.
Yeah, it
a
was super
guitar, a chair, a body. Surrey. Yes.
I love that bass tone.
Oh yeah.
Just so you'll bend the knee. Fight against the enemy. Don't let yourself be the puppet. Light the fire. Let your dream be in machine. There are things those kings can't take from us. Use your passion as your weapon.
Cool. You know,
I love the drums, the sound of the drums on that.
I was actually, it's interesting because I was just going to say something about that. What's your producer's name? Sean
Tully, Clarity Recording.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna give him serious mad props.
You
right
should.
now.
Fuck yeah.
That snare,
amazing.
Doing the same thing that he does. There are so few of us in like the independent studios. So few guys who aren't working at like Sunset or Hybrid or
he's a home studio just like this. Yeah,
exactly. But he's one of the very few who has the confidence to really get after it and sort of push sounds around. You listen to that kick drum and that snare drum sound. Like
I love that snare.
They're obviously great recordings of a great sounding kit and a great player.
Yeah.
And then when he's mixing it, he really takes it to the next level. He's given like this huge EQ curve on that kick drum where it's just really kicking you in the chest and also like enough top end to really pop out of the mix.
It's aggressive, just like the song.
Yeah, it sounds so perfect, and I'm so glad that a band like you guys with the talent that you guys have has somebody who you're working with who can take that vision on and kind of be as aggressive in his part of what your band does as you guys are. That's really fucking fantastic.
That's something you cued in on right there. One of the biggest things that a band needs is a producer or an engineer that's on their side.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that you have a matching vision in, because that every great band, any great band, they always have one producer that they quote as being their sound either throughout their career or at their beginning. Yeah. And that's it. That to help them develop who they are. And whether you stick with them, that's one thing. But you have to have that when you're forming and coming out.
The Beatles needed a George Martin.
Yeah.
We're not recording with anyone else.
You guys
Sean's
have
it.
the most down-to-earth, eloquent way of explaining things.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
I didn't really think of it that way, honestly.
Yeah.
I love Sean. I played in bands with him. He's a great guy. He's a solid guy. He's a good person. And he's not afraid to tell you suck.
That's
the best.
He's not.
The most important thing in music is honesty, truth, and respect.
I want to tell you. I want to tell you a real quick story. When I've wanted to be a rock star since I was like 11 years old, and so I learned how to play drums and I learned how to play guitar and
This is your conscience, Noah.
wrote some songs and whatever. And I remember when I was 17, I found out I had just moved to this new town, and it was a very small town in northern New Hampshire, just south of Canada. And I found out there was a little recording studio in town. I mean, like little. I mean, like running 16 tracks of ADAT.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a recording studio. So I was like, oh, man, I just got this band together. We're starting to get a few songs, and I want to go record an album. This was in 2000, so it was before like bands were doing EPs a lot and stuff. I'm like, we're gonna record a full length album, And so I get on the phone with the engineer, and she's this really great lady, and she's all like, well, you guys make sure you're rehearsed well and you're ready to come in and record these songs. I'm like, okay, cool. And of course, I'm like the 17-year-old kid, and I don't really know what that means. So I rehearsed with my band, and I'm drilling them, and we're really working hard. And we figure, like, if we get through the whole song without train wrecking the fucking thing, we're well rehearsed, And so we come in and we set up, and we also were like, well, the Rolling Stones all played together while they were recording. So we get all set up, and we got everybody out on the floor, and we start our first song, and we get into the first chorus. And we hear through our headphones, stop, 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 stop. So we stop, and she comes out of the control room, and she goes, that sucked. I thought I told you guys to practice.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? We've been practicing for the last month every day.
Yeah. That's part of being an artist, though. Like, people telling you suck. It's just kind of the way it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was the best thing that ever happened to me was realizing, like, shit, I don't know what I'm doing.
But that's the challenge of it.
Yeah,
all music is controlled failure if you really think about it.
Absolutely.
That's all life is.
Yeah. That's so true.
It's 1,000 hours for that 1 second of pure love.
Yeah.
Sounds like my first time having sex.
Yep.
Oh.
Controlled failure?
1 second. All of the above.
Yeah.
So where can everybody find you again?
Holy crap.
everywhere.
That's not true.
Lionsagainstmen.com.
First of all, our music's
Not in
free.
your mom's house.
So
I
Now
hope
Jeff
not.
goes with the
you.
jokes.
My
There we
friend
go.
having sex was weird.
Lions or men?
Anyways,
Sorry.
our music's free, so you can hear us on everything from YouTube all the way to Spotify and so
Apple
forth.
Music.
If you want to, you can pay for our album, which our cut is exactly $3.50. $3.50 is our cut. Yeah, if you want to, and it goes straight towards.
I had one of those in my
merchandise.
backyard growing up, a $3.50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got a brontosaurus so you can take care of that.
Yes.
It goes straight to what? More beer or more burritos for Sean?
It goes.
Yeah.
First of all, he still owes him a burrito. It goes to more merchandise, which we also give away for free. So
Burrito wow.
usually most of our shows, you guys get T-shirts free. Everybody comes in and get albums are
So
free.
it really
stickers are
goes
free,
back
everything.
to the peeps.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Bottom
what
line
you
is,
do.
we can
Some
either sit there
swag.
for the next 3 months and try to sell T-shirts at $10 a piece, or we can give them to you guys and you can go out there and wear them, and that's called advertising.
That's right. Who does your
Right.
marketing? You?
Is that clear?
Yeah, I think we know that.
I think we can. You guys want a sticker?
It's pretty. It's pretty.
no.
Or do you want 4
These
stickers?
are the best stickers ever. I shit you not.
I want a sticker. I'll put it in my studio.
Was that
I want
these
one for
stand
my
out?
studio as
Faded
well.
sunlight.
please.
We
goes
put
on my
these up in Lakeside. Okay, on there's an actual next to our recording studio. It's called Lion Avenue, which is kind of weird. We didn't know that when we got
With
there.
a Y, lion.
Yeah, and it's so hot over there that the actual letters for the sign are peeling off. We put one of these stickers up there. It's been there for 4 months, and it looks like brand new still.
Nice.
Because we UV coated them and everything. You guys
Awesome.
Want, you guys want a sticker?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, damn right you do.
All right.
I'm going to put it in my studio right here.
Yes, you,
You
should.
better believe it. I'm going to.
There's already one on your stop sign out there.
Perfect.
All right. What's your Facebook page?
Facebook.com/lionsagainstmen.
Do you have
Yes,
an
sir.
Instagram?
Lions
Yes, we do.
Against Men.
Might as well.
So you
Snapchat?
guys own your brand.
We
Yeah.
do not Snapchat.
We own our brand.
Thank
That
God.
shit's dead, dude.
Oh, my God.
My grandma Snapchats. From a grave.
Somebody tried to talk me into buying their stock when they had their IPO. I said no thanks, and now it's trading at like $5.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
All right. So thank you guys for coming on the show.
Hey,
Really
thank you guys for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Thank you.
Love
Thanks
your
for having
music. Keep doing what you're doing. It's really important to have guys like you in the industry, especially to fix it. 'Cause it's fucked up.
Champions.
Like I said,
So-
man, check us out in May, and you're going to start seeing what I'm talking about the shows we're going to start playing.
Right on. Yeah, we
Can't
will
wait.
keep our eyes and ears open for sure. So thanks for joining us again on the Dusty Futon. Until next time, I'm Dirty Disciple.
I'm Corey Wilkins.
I think I'm drunk.
That's Jeff.
He needs more beer.
Big thank you to the guys of Lions Against Men for cruising on out to Lakeside to have a conversation with us. Thank you to Dirty Disciple of Noise Cartel Records for hosting this episode. Major thank you to Corey Wilkins of Ears Only Audio in Lakeside for co-hosting and for letting us use his studio to record this episode. I'm Big John, your engineer, editor, and producer of this production of the Dusty Futon LLC. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to get all the newest episodes. You can find out how on www.dustyfuton.com. If you love what we are doing and want to support our cause like Rick and our other supporters, please consider going to patreon.com/thedustyfuton and pledging to support us for as little as $1 a month. Thank you again for tuning in to this episode of the Dusty Futon.
Oh, my God. Amanda is what? Alive? This
Good job,
speak to text
Siri.
does not
Good
work.
job.
Yeah.
Good job.
I turned Siri off on my phone.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand anything.
That hurt. Okay.
It doesn't even say stuff that I would I would normally say.
She's getting there. She'll start taking over the world soon.
No, Alexa's got the world.
Oh yeah.
And the thing with Siri is, when she first came out, she used to say some real funny stuff. If you ask her funny questions, and
Ask her to marry
all
you.
the cool Easter eggs.
They're all gone.
Yeah, most of them. Like,
She'll still sing Bohemian Rhapsody for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's a good tie-in with the
That's
movie.
relevant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be on the outside of the
My
package.
favorite one that I ever did was ask her where to hide a body.
Oh.
Dude, yeah. I
And
heard
she
that.
brought up a list of landfills.
Yeah.
That was the funniest damn thing ever. So a couple weeks later, I wanted to show one of my friends.
Hey, get on the microphone.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We're
Corey, jeez.
we're after 5 o'clock.
Oh,
So
sorry. I thought we were still goofing around.
well,
So, yeah.
that's all we do here on the Dusty Futon. Jeez.
Sitting, having another nice rest on the futon. It is a little dusty, but
Finish your story.
Does the
comfy.
futon drink beer?
Yes, the Futon drinks beer. Is that a red?
so.
No, this is the limited edition Deftones IPA from Belching Beaver,
Oh, look at that.
which is apparently hard and fucked. Is there cussing here?
Fuck no.
Okay, good.
Watch your
No
goddamn
fucking
language, asshole.
Sorry, man.
That was
That
close.
shit's not usually normally what I do.
I know. Fuck.
Noah's never anywhere without a beer or a cuss word. So you know.
Yeah.
That's
we
good.
get along
He's right at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
We're
should listen
good.
to his songs. We all trade.
Yeah, I'll
writing
take one.
songs.
Yeah.
I write the
Oh,
I
we're
write
handing
the
out beer? Perfect.
Yeah, who wants some?
Please.
So is this sanctioned by the Deftones?
Yeah, they actually
It
did a
has to be.
collaboration with
Shit.
Belching Beaver, and it's supposed to be limited edition.
I mean,
and it's
Maynard
harder than hell
makes
to find
wine,
these,
so
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
you've got to have some
Huh.
but
competition
if you
in
go
the
to
metal
their
scene.
brewing company,
That's
they have it
true.
on tap, but
Wow.
So anyway, I asked Siri where to hide a body. Thank you, sir. And so she gave me a list of landfills, and I thought that was the most hilarious thing ever. So a few weeks later, I wanted to show another one of my friends the funny joke that Siri would do. So I pick up my phone and I say, hey Siri, where do I hide a body? And she says, what, Corey? Again?
Nice.
See, that's learning right there.
It was
That's
the
AI
best.
learning.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was
Siri.
awesome.
She trains serial killers. Nice.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
oh, you gave her an
Very,
accent.
very frightening me.
Yes.
Galileo, Galileo.
She'll keep going. I'm not. It's
She go all the
disturbing.
way?
She'll go all the way to the end of the song.
Nice.
Was that auto tuned?
No, that's an Australian accent. You should know that one.